We just got a package. That's probably a giveaway of what might be in here. Not to mention all the Russian on it. Yeah. All right. Took just over 4 weeks to get this one. So let's see what we got. Well, I know what we got, but finally took advantage of the discount they offered. They gave me 10% off, excluding shipping, of course. But so, 2 new molds from AS. Thanks for the discount. I really appreciate it. Sorry it took so long, but things have been crazy. Try to guess which one's which. Yes. Package them up. They're not going to fall apart. I think that's the one we haven't seen. Let me check off screen. Yes, I was right. Minor weight difference. Okay, this one we have partially seen. Wait. We have a problem. There's supposed to be 4 cores in here. There's only 3. Let's see. Okay, they put it in here. Oh, I was a little worried there. RCB. I was thinking, here we go. It's gonna be a while. All right. Ordered the whole set this time. We have the twister we've seen, 6 segments. Excuse me. 5 segments, 4 segments, and 3 segments. They all use the same body. So yeah, I have to make up a care package for Tough Lighter Mouse, including, well, these. You might be able to figure out what this makes. If you go to as-molds.com, you can see this one is the entire twister kit with all 4 core pins, and this is the Shot Mini with both core pins. Can't remember if it's 24 and 25 gram or 25 and 26. I think it's 24, 25. It's basically a 12 gauge hollow point. I saw it. I had to have it. I just had to have it. While I was replacing the twister, I figured might as well grab them all, and then send some out. I have to do a bit of casting here, but at least now I know how to use these molds, and yeah, should go just that much better. Can't remember the price on these, but let's see. After the discount with shipping, shipping's like $40 for 2 molds. What was it? 120, something like that. I forget. That one's about $75 or so without shipping. This one is 50 or 60, something like that. I'll have to roll it in. But anyway, yeah, this should be fun. And since I have more primed hulls than, well, anything really, probably. Okay, no, I don't. But I got a lot of them. Not a problem. I figured, get ready with this. A lot of testing to be done, and it's terrible outside. So, yeah, have to make me up a little care package and send it off to TFM. Be a lot for him to do. Like I said, these are really light. These, even the heavy one is, I think is just under an ounce. So this should be nice lighter shooting versus, I think that I think this 3-segment one is like 37 or 38 grams, so really heavy. Whew. All right, Shot Mini from AS Molds. Finally got them. Took over a month, but yeah, I just had my lead set for 950, turned it down like they said. Got a pencil tip torch. And what I found is concentrate on the steel, the sprue plate, heat that up real good, and the handles, because they're going to leach heat. And try not to get that hot. Actually, this is probably the best way to hold it. This should be pretty hot. And or now I like to hit front and back just to even that heat out a little bit. You need to get that core pin heated up, but you don't want to just focus on it because it's aluminum. So let's see if that's got it. Because if it's not hot enough, it won't fill out right, and you'll find imperfections. Just using that as a guide now instead of something to rest it on. It's wider. But so far, this is by far, bar none, the easiest mold I've ever cast with. Not that I've cast with a lot of molds, but I'm saying, a lot of times you go to pull it out and you'll have the pin and the slug will still be in the mold. It's no effort really. Well, sometimes if it's a little cool, the slightest tug, bring it right out. 12-gauge hollow point. What's not to love? This is a light one. This one, wish I didn't have to wear gloves. They say is 25 grams. Now that's with the Golandi. It's the green version of the BPI original brush wad. We don't get in the States. 20 millimeters long. We get the 18 millimeter version, the white one. And they factor, everything into the weight. I'm using the Fiocchi 27 wads. They weigh just slightly more, but not much. Not enough to make a difference, I don't think. Handful of grains. I have ordered some of the 1 1/8 ounce Fiocchi wads. See what the difference is between them and the ounce version. Never fails. Get some lead in there. Difference is the ounce version they call it 27. The ounce and 1/8 they call it 24, and that has to do with millimeters. And I'm thinking it is in the crush zone, and if so, then I'm guessing that the webbing would be a little more stout, and then the heavy wads. Listen to me, I'm getting things backwards here. The heavy slugs I would put with the ounce and 1/8, and these, since these, even the heavy ones, which are 26 grams, they're sub-ounce, so it would be a good pairing, I think. And then the heavy ones would get a little more cushion, if that is the case. And yeah, can't hurt. But you can see these things are just a joy to cast. So easy. And the lead's at 750. This is good and hot. Difference is the heavy ones, the cavity just isn't as deep. So these are the deep cavity ones. So these are the harder ones to cast. Not that you can really tell. I mean, the difference is so small that you wouldn't know which ones you were casting. You're blindfolded. You didn't know. I should turn that torch off. Yeah. Next I'll have to try the new twister. All the core pins and see how they are to cast. Anyway, all right, let's try the 3-segment twister. I had to get this thing hot before it fell out. Hopefully it's still hot enough. Oops. No, still not hot enough. Came off nice and easy though. I have to turn up my lead flow. It seems to be slow to touch. Not as easy as those babies. Well, that one looks good. Yeah, once it's all hot enough, it comes out nicely. Needs to take a while to cool down that sprue before you know this stuff's hot enough. Yeah, that one didn't fill out quite like it should have. And the core pin, easy. Barely a tug at all, if at all. Oh, looks good. Tiny tug. Of course, this one's going to be the easiest of the twisters because there's only 3 blades to provide friction. So, starting easy. work my way up to those 6 segment ones again, which are, the hardest. Whoa, that was hot. These gloves are so thick they make it a pain in the butt, but man, the heat really comes to you. Hold it a little too long. Yeah. So much easier once you get a little instruction on how to properly use these molds. Yeah, you really need to heat this up with a torch a lot. And keep a good pace, or else it will cool down enough to mess you up and cause them not to fill out. Oh, that one's a little toughest one so far. Yeah, so we gotta get a little more difficult from here on out. A little, we'll see. Okay, we'll practice with those. We'll throw in the next core pin. Get some old one of these. But that one, that was a reject. Okay. Yeah, another devastating round. Those are the heaviest ones. All right, let's try the 4-pin. Had it all going good. Low battery. So, getting my charger cable, it cooled right down. Enough to cause me issues. House. Come on. I'd heat this mold up more with this one than with the 3 segment. Just gotta heat soak that pin, and that's the difficult part. The test this time I had it hot, really hot, and it took forever for that to the sprue to solidify. So hopefully it heats, heated the pin good, soaked it. Ah, man, so hot. I wish I had thinner gloves that insulated better. Those cost a premium if you can find them. I'm sure. It's one thing that sucks. You could open it up and this is caught there. It won't open. Why isn't it opening? It's because this is caught that. Earlier I tried this and my flow was too slow. It didn't fill it fast enough, and yeah, it all works in conjunction with each other, in harmony. You want to fill fast, stay hot. That part that doesn't fill in as easily is right here. Yeah, right here, right at the bottom there. If it's slowing and cooling on the way down, that driving band doesn't get filled out quite as nice as you'd like. So yeah, these are going good. On to the 5 segments. All right. 5 segment. First one cast good. And I'm messy today. Oh well. Still looks good. Put in that cold pin, heat it up. At least the clamshell was already heat soaked, so it didn't take all that long. If I did that, I don't know, but it can't hurt. Yes, she's going well. Test out my 6th segment. Yeah. Get all heat cycled, and I didn't heat cycle these. Either of them. I just cleaned them and started casting. So yeah, I mean, that one didn't fill out quite right. That's something didn't even dawn on me for some reason. Too much excitement, Wait a month or something. Yeah, wanna give it a shot. Ooh, that one's beautiful. All right, it's time to try the 6th segment. Get that seasoned. That's the word I was really looking for. Seasoned. All right. All right. From lightest to heaviest. Now, here, the original brush wad from BPI, the Golandi BRP 18, I believe, 18 millimeter. The green ones they show are the BRP 20 millimeter. Ooh, we don't get those here in the States, unfortunately. And sadly, these slugs don't quite, they fit, but they're not bottomed out. And comparing photos, it appears that this lip on the BRP 18 is taller. So my guess is that this little ridge right here is fit to the BRP 20. And if it was just that little bit deeper, it would fit right in these. Because it fits side to side. It just perfect. It just doesn't bottom out. Which kind of sucks. Thanks, Golandi. Okay, now one thing I want to show you is, all right, BRP 20 is probably very slightly heavier than this. 33.94 grains. Well, this is a trimmed Fiocchi 27 wad. 36.28. Let's call it 2.5 grains. I mean, not enough to affect, payload. Shot column on the other hand, yeah. I get those 24s. Supposedly they'll be 3 millimeters shorter than this. And I'm thinking if it's in this crush zone, hey, it'll be just that much shorter for the heavy ones. Pair these with these. All right. Let's see what we got here. $397, 36, 405.52. The screw is about half. Well, let's see exactly. 8 grains, roughly. So, yep. Factor that in. Let's see. 405.5. About 420. $550.5. And these are range scraps, so depending on what you get, it's gonna vary a little bit, but $469. $584. And the shoulder buster. $589.6. Yeah, as we'll call it 590 grains. Have a feeling the enjoyability to shoot is going to be polar opposite. Oh boy. All right. Now, like I said, this 4-segment one is $539.70. I found one of the Zviro boys. It's been powder coated, so it'll add something, but it's the only one I found that's just laying around. I didn't find any that weren't powder coated. Okay. 539.74. 538.02. So even powder coated, this Zviro boy is slightly lighter. I didn't see that coming. Because looking at this, I would have thought that this would be lighter. I mean, they're virtually identical. There's what, like 2 grains difference or something? Okay, 538. 539. 2/3. Yeah, let's call it 2 grains. Maybe 3 without the powder coating. 4, most. Not sure. Yeah, they're very, very close. Now let's see if we can get some detail. Now see, this wasp waist there made me think this was going to be lighter. I mean, this is all the same. This angles down. Let's see here. Even powder coated. Okay, 639 diameter. 642. I didn't see that coming. This is actually bigger in diameter. Got wasp waist there, angles down there. Zviro boy's slightly taller. Looks like these segments go down a little deeper in the Zviro boy. There's a difference in shape and diameter, the hole. There's a lot of differences between these 2 slugs. And yet they are almost identical in weight. Very interesting. Even where the driving bands are, the Zviro boy, there's a bit more separation, or overall, this driving band extends a little farther than the twister. Yeah, I really wanted to compare them, and not the 6 to the 4, but the 4 to the 4, and yeah, as different as they are, the weights are virtually identical. Interesting. All right, well, I'll leave you with that. Have a good one. God bless. See you.